Hello! Monsters Abound here, Luon to the left of me, Tancred to my right. Here I am, stuck in the middle.
You will.
With you. That's right, I've renamed our fleet captain just for that joke. That's just how it goes. And so we've got Bretonnians all around us. To the north, there's the Empire as well. Yes, the Goody Two Shoes alliance is well and truly alive and causing us no end of problems. Despite that, I think we're probably okay. He says, unassured that maybe it should be okay. I think. We're spreading lots of Vampiric corruption in Ulthuan. I'm not sure really what that effect that's having, but it probably is upsetting the High Elves, and basically that's kind of what I'm going for at the moment. We just need to keep them off Galleon's graveyard and try and help out poor old Ikit, who is in quite a bit of trouble. What I might do...
Ikit, most travelled rat of Skryre. Nothing surprises me.
I think you were a bit surprised by the sheer amount of fucking dwarves, mate, but I'm starting to think maybe there's no point helping.
Clan Modz!
We could help Clan Modz, but I think we need to just...
Speak.
We need to send our money to Malekith.
King of Nagaron will hear your words. I approve.
Good. I'm just going to keep giving you money until you aren't shit. Basically.
I suppose.
Shut up. God damn it. So we'll try and help Ikit, but to be honest, I think Ikit's dead. And then we've got probably dwarves heading this way, and the Empire. Maybe Wood Elves, and of course Bretonnia. So that's fine. I am in no way concerned that this is going to go very, very pear-shaped. This is fine. There's not really any way you can break up the grand alliance of men and dwarves. It's a bit of a problem. There's kind of an issue in that there's no real strong opponents in this area. It's all just like there could be infighting between the goodies, but usually there's not, and especially if the dwarves sort of like clinch it. Because to be fair, I have seen the dwarves lose the battle in the Badlands to the Greenskins. However, often they don't. They're fine, and well, they've taken the desolation and a gash. How about that? Okay, fair enough. And if the dwarves do manage to sort of conquer the Greenskins, then they just run rampant because their economy is so powerful that once the Greenskins are dead, there's no one to stop them. Literally no one to stop them. So we've got Noctilus just running around burning shit down to the ground just for fun. I could go and sack these places as well. I mean, it's not really going to cause my... is it going to destroy my cows? I don't think it is. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. So we can maybe go and sack these just for funsies. Just to, like, upset... Yeah, Deathmaster Snitch is... he's dead. We've got High Elves chasing us. Now, if I can knock out these High Elf armies, I'm hoping that Malekith can get shit done. I'm hoping. I'm not, like, counting on it. It would be nice to count on it. I just don't know if I can, you know?
Black Arks may inhabit the seas.
Hello, Crone Hellebront Defensive Alliance. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no because I think that'll weaken them, and frankly, I need the Dark Elves as strong as possible to take out the High Elves. And hopefully, once they've taken out the High Elves, they should be fairly strong and be able to start taking out the Bretonnians, or at least running interference for me. Hello, RNS Military Access. I'm going to say no. To be honest, I don't think you'll be alive for much longer, but I could be wrong. Ooh, right. I think... Ikit might be done. He's just been, like... The poor outnumbered Skaven have been overrun by the sheer weight of dwarves. The dwarves just get so strong. There's just nothing you can do to stop them. Yep, Sevenths of Chaos are dead. Not a massive surprise, I'll be honest. It never goes great for them, does it? It never goes great for them. Okay, so we've got 2 more stacks over here. That's good to know. Let's come down here, see if we can find Malice. See see if we can find him. And Count Noctilus is building some more stuff, which is good. Stuff is good. Like stuff. Okay.
Ends justify means.
I mean, that's 23k there. We've given this place a good sacking. Do we just go for it? What's the garrison like? It's not very good. I think it'll be alright. We'll just bop it. Sack. And then just keep moving, basically. Just keep moving. Just take the cash and run for it. Let's get yes, because that's going to increase the vampiric corruption. So currently it's going up to 57.5. Yeah, basically we're just going to cause as much damage as possible as we run around Ulf 1, causing all kinds of shenanigans. And looks like Carl has legged it, which is good, but it does mean that Ikit is down to just having Magritta, which is not ideal. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to skedaddle over here with Thyrus. I'm going to
Move or get the lash.
lay an ambush and hope we don't get spotted by our own allies. I'll also grab you boys. I'm gonna start, because I think we're okay here, so I'm gonna start sort of like hitting things on the coast of Lustria, try and put more pirate coves in here, basically just beef up our cash a little bit. I think that's what we're going to do. Thyrus is going to get... Okay, so if we upgrade to the Great Cabin, then we can get the Steel Anchor, and you're effectively making a growth point every turn, so that will be fine. We can do the same over here, so that's going to help your growth. And now we've got 3 sort of fleet hordes roaming around, causing all kinds of chaos, which is basically what we wanted to do. Yeah, I think all of the High Elf armies are currently moving north to come and chase us. So if we can sort of like lay a trail of destruction in their path, then potentially Malekith can use that as an opening, at least maybe to take out Tretch. If he can take out Tretch, that'll make... Luther, you don't need to go around hunting down... I know it's very honourable you're going around hunting down the chaos, but you could maybe not. Military alliance. I'm going to say no. Luther, you're wasting your strength on fighting. You don't need to fight chaos. There's plenty... Like... It's so hard to get evil organised, isn't it? It's a real struggle. They just don't seem to want to like work together. Hello. They just don't seem to want to work together. There's no, you know, where's the act? I want a Justice League of Evil, an Injustice League. What's the bad guys called? I don't fucking know. I want a bunch of bad... Look. Oh, for fuck. Thank you, Luther. Jesus. Okay. Lethal etiquette. Not really going to be something we're probably going to use all that much, but never mind.
Fleet captain reporting.
Right. You are going to come back to Galleon's graveyards. Luon is right. He's dropped. He's dropped the all of the relics, Grail relic units from his army. He's now just gone all peasants. Another brave move. Will it pay off for him? The answer is no. It's fucking ludicrous. Right. Bop. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Bop. I'll take that. Thank you very much. It's fun, isn't it? I'm enjoying this. It's just sack, murder, and kill. Charlie is going to be immortal, and we're also going to give you... Ooh. I don't think we can replenish more. I could be wrong, but I don't think... Can we? Okay. Alright, we'll get that. I'm not sure if it's going to help, really, but... I think we're maxed out on what we can replenish without being in friendly territory. But there is a thing, we don't have a military alliance with them. Do we have military access? No. Do I have defensive alliance? Do I break that? Do I get the military alliance? You want me to join your war against Wintertooth? No.
I refuse.
No, I've given you so much money, you prick. Right, I'm going to offer you 23k.
You dare.
Really? Alright, I'm going to offer you everything.
Very well.
Okay, at least I can replenish in your territory now. I might be able to fend off blah blah blah. Everything. How many do we have? We currently have really just 6 provinces. Is that it? Eesh. Okay, it's better than nothing. Better than a kick in the teeth. We've also got Negrond, the Awakened Galleon's Graveyard. We no longer have Skaven Blight. And Miragliano has fallen as well. Still, that's fine. Worry about that in a minute. One Toes Adley is going to be an arsonist. How many? Wait, what? You do have some cannons. Is that the best option? Forger is a bit shit. Smuggler is campaign. Okay, you can smuggle. You can smuggle. You need to deal with those. We're just holding. Oh my god, there's so many good guys. Ah, so many good guys. Okay, here come the elves. Here come the elves, baby, baby, baby. So many fucking elves, And not the good ones either. I mean, the good ones, not the ones I want. There's Marathi sailing over to Norsca because, you know, of course, the Dark Elves desperately want to retake their old homeland of checks notes, Norsca. And there's Luther, having bravely defeated all the forces of chaos by himself. Good job, Luther. Hasn't really helped us all. Oh. Why was I encamped? Was I building something? Did I pick the wrong... Might have picked the wrong thing. Never mind. Okay. Okay, Thyrus might die here. But on the plus side, we get to fight Never thought I'd fight alongside a rat. Or a friend. Icket Claw coming to help. Just as well. I think we'll fucking need it.
Play dumps. Fight.
So Carl's flying ahead alone, but in the forests, our Zombles awaits. Unfortunately, they're just not going to be able to knock him out of the sky before he lands right in the midst of our army. Now, this wouldn't necessarily be much of a problem until I realise that the Skaven, my allies, are right behind me and very, very keen to kill Carl. And as such, they start throwing everything they've got in my general direction. Which is not the guys, stop shooting at him. So Carl's trying to get away. We're trying to turn our units around to fire him. I'm trying to get my units out of the forest because it's a pain in the ass. We've got the Mongols being led by Ron Boot Snatcher hiding on the flank. I need to go and take out their artillery if we can. Their units are just hanging back for the moment. Our Necrofexes, because they can't hide in the forest, just hanging back at the flank. They are getting some pretty good kills as they take pot shots at the advancing units. You can see that Skaven are just throwing everything they can in my general direction. Carl is going down slowly. Unfortunately, our little Sea Popcorn Goodeye is very, very sad about life at the moment and just won't cheer up. And as such, she's going to drop dead. Unfortunately, she's just. I mean, to be fair, you're getting bombs dropped on you from your allies. That's not a matter. So basically, yeah, I lose my only healing units when I really could use some heals, because the Sirens have taken a lot of damage from Skaven artillery. Fortunately, Karl's now dead, so at least that's something. However, artillery raining down on our Zombies, and we're trying to get them into a reasonably good position. But the Luminar can apparently see from... I guess it can. But this little dip is very, very good for hiding from guns, because guns can't fucking see them. So they're just... Luminar's just going to hide there. Nothing to do. Our Mongols are heading over towards to deal with the artillery over there. And our Skaven allies are now advancing. There's some storm vermin. Looks like they're heading for the units coming through the other ford there. Some units already engaged. There is that Ikit. That is Ikit. There's Ikit Claw himself getting exploded by his own artillery. So good job there. Our guns are hanging back, but they can't see shit. So they're completely fucking useless. The Luminarch is in combat. That's nice. And the Mongols charging across open ground towards the Hellstorm rocket battery. So far, we've just got a lot of Empire troops. Now, if only I had some mortars. Mortars would be good right about now. Or indeed, a good position to shoot at these dickheads. Because the Luminarchs are just missing, thankfully. So as my infantry can't see shit, I'm going to get the Rotting Prometheans to get stuck in, because I don't really have much else. The Skaven are actually doing okay. They're holding the line for the moment, which is good to see. Over here, some mobs of storm vermin are engaging the steam tanks, which at least is keeping them busy. There's just a huge blob of Empire troops milling about in the ford. We can't actually see them. But the Rotting Prometheans are going to charge across and engage the spearmen. Taking a little bit of fire there from the Luminarchs, but I think we're doing fine. Necrofexes, and of course we've got the Deathglow Bombardiers running around doing damage. This would be the perfect position for the Deathglow Bombardiers to chuck Deathglobes right in the middle of them. This is where we need the Skaven artillery, not in the forest where we were. The Rotting Prometheans are just chopping their way through this infantry. They should have no problem with that. And the Mongols have completely murdered the enemy artillery. And will be coming back to help out with the last... I mean, despite taking a lot of damage thanks to our allies, and also probably hiding in the forest, that was probably a bad idea. Despite that, we're doing okay. The enemy army doesn't really have much they can throw at us to defeat the Rotting Prometheans. You can see a lot of these units starting to rout. Karl is of course dead. There is Balthazar Gelt in the middle. They're trying to restore order, but so much of his army has been killed. Little brass orb there doing a lot of damage. And the Skaven artillery continuing to lay down fire. Units now fleeing back across the ford. And here come the Mongols. The mortars getting out of the way, but they've mostly run out of ammo anyway. So we just need to finish off as many of these units as possible. The rattling guns laying down some good fire there, and just the steam tank to kill, really. It looks like Ikit and a Warlock. Oh god, Ikit, are you alright? I mean, thankfully it looks like the bodies of your minions have cushioned your fall. I'm not sure what happened there though. I think Ikit got roadkilled. He's fine. Ikit taking quite a bit of damage there, but the steam tank now under a hell of a lot of fire from the rattling gunners, and there's also some storm vermin coming. God, poor Ikit. You okay, buddy? I say buddy, I mean you killed quite a lot of my troops, so not so great. The steam tank is slowly going down. It's going to take a little bit more concentration of fire from the Skaven to actually finally take it down, but these things are super tanky, being that they are, you know, a tank. Jesus, that was just a travesty of a battle, that was. I don't know. Okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Let's take the extra cash. We have at least fended off... I guess we're going to have to enter the war. I mean... Oh look, apparently we got lots of... Yeah, good. Oh, no.
Get us out of here.
Okay. Oh, okay, this is, you know, fine. This is, I think Ikit might be on his own, to be honest. I think Ikit might well be... Yeah, I think, you know, we... Sea Popcorn, Good Eye died, and we've been assaulted, and there's raiding going on, but we did defeat Carl, so Thyrus now causes... Oh, and Metal Storm, armour for goods. Okay, yeah, we're running away. Bye.
3 sheets to the wind.
Laters.
All bones on deck.
Okay, we need to kill you.
Ship shape.
This army is fucked. So let's go. God, that battle was so bad. So many points. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? It's been a long day. It's been a long day. That's the reason that was so bad. Right, more missile damage. Yes, assuming you live long enough. And let's
No need to beg.
head for the Shrine of Cain. Yeah. Don't think there's anyone there. No. Okay. We should be getting replenishment. We are. Excellent. So if we skedaddle over here, we can go and sack the Shrine. Who's got the Sword of Cain at the moment? You? Yep, apparently so. Okay, good. We'll go and sack that as well, just for funsies. Let's get a cargo hold. And then we need to deal with Luon, who apparently doesn't want to fight me. Okay. Shall I just... I think I'll just...
Cutlass is ready.
Yeah. I think I've finally figured out where I need to be on this map. So this little hill over it, and I quite like maps that are slightly more difficult, sort of territory-wise, terrain-wise, because it just makes it a little bit more interesting, doesn't it? So we've got a nice little hill down here, so we can open fire. Luon is charging a bunch of zombies and taking a whole bunch of fire to the face, which is exactly what I want, because I don't want to fight in melee. Meanwhile, his peasants advancing through waist-high, probably quite manky brine water, and they're gonna pay the ultimate price. £3.50. And also death. Some units coming up the hills over here, which is just sort of like scraping the edge of our gun line. But we've got the Rotting Prometheans up here, and they're just going to murder. I mean, frankly, I could just get the Rotting Prometheans to murder all this just by themselves. I think the gunners are mostly concentrating on killing Luon. Yeah, Rotting Prometheans just charging down, getting right in the middle over there. That's all. I mean, he does manage to get into combat with the Depth Guard. Not for long, though. He is not going to do very well over there. And seeing such a large concentration of infantry, it looks quite squishy, doesn't it? Yes, it does. So, Wanto Adley going to call in the Vangeist's Revenge to do some pest control. Yep, that'll do it. And Luon is very, very dead. And with Luon dead, and all the infantry dead... just a case of mopping up the the last remaining missile infantry, I guess. And of course, because they've already retreated, this lot's dead anyway. Okay, well, if the Bretonnians do have literally limitless armies, at least they're all peasants, so it's not really a big deal. Let's take... Shall I take the experience? I kind of want to take the experience. Do I take the experience?
Spoils for all.
Do I need it?
Take the treasure. The blood's mine. You will obey.
Okay, let's just take the experience, because I don't think we really need Kingslayer. Charge bonus plus 10. And recruitment cost plus minus 20% for cavalry units would be good if we had any.
All bones on deck.
Okay, you is going to get... Let's get magical reserves, so more winds of magic. We're replenishing over there, that's fine. And we're running away over there, which is to be expected, frankly, because so many. Right, hello, Malice.
Let us not allow haste or rage to dictate business.
Fair enough. Can't argue with that. How about an aggression pact? And...
I do not fail.
Good. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we can't really do much with you being there, but that's okay. Clan Moors is losing ground to Cetra by the looks of it. Because of course he is.
More head skulls.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. Good. All my allies are fucking useless. This is going fine. This is fine. This isn't a problem. Could be a problem. I mean, at least if all the evil factions die, then all the vampirates will be dead as well. So that's, you know, at least a small tick. If only the Dark Elves would stop fucking trying to invade Norsca. Like, guys, let's invade Ulthuan, eh, guys? Guys. Yeah, I mean, I love the. Well, I mean, fair play, Ikit. You just went for it, didn't you? You just went for, I mean, you did it. Fair play to you, buddy. I don't think you're going to live much longer, but I can't argue that what you did there was at least killed some armies. Oh, good. Here come dwarves. That's a weight off my mind. I mean, I guess, because obviously we played Katep, we played the Vortex map there, so we don't have the Dwarf and Empire problem. At the same time, I played Malice, but the Orcs were kind of in ascendant there, and I think it's partly because I was helping them beat the Dwarves, if I remember correctly, so that kind of gave them the edge. So... okay, well, more upkeep reduction for units is never a bad thing.
Yes, master.
We can't quite reach you. But that's... oh, hello.
All bones on deck.
Yes, Thyrus, run.
Fair wind.
Run, Thyrus. Run for your life.
Do you
For some reason, they've gone... yeah, we're not interested in killing... oh, wait, you're not at war with the rats, are you?
You are a guest in my realm.
No, I honestly thought Ikit was fucked then, but no, that's the reason he ran out and killed those armies, because he's not actually at war with the Bretonnians.
Fully.
Ah, that kind of makes sense. Okay, good. Good.
Nothing shall stop me.
Right, let's go and
Back to the river.
bop the Shrine of Cain.
Through
Saki.
the shadows. Count Noctilus reigns.
Saki. And then if we come down here, maybe do a little ambush, see if we can start luring some of these armies to their death. Maybe. Vampiric corruption is increasing. It's not really causing public order problems, mostly because of characters. I'm assuming, is Tyrion here?
Misguided.
I guess maybe it's their heroes.
I will not obey. No.
Okay.
Let us raid.
Let's... Campaign movement range is probably going to be super useful. So let's do that and then go after you. We're fleeing back to Galleon's graveyard with Thyrus because all of Bretonia is apparently hot on his heels.
Captain,
And Kevin, what are we going? When can we build another thing? That's 200% cost. This doesn't mean we can't do it. Just that it's very expensive to do it. Oh no, it is. We can't do it. Okay, fair enough. It's 200% cost, but doesn't actually mean we can't do it. Oh, because you get exhaustion, and so you have multiple heroes, you can. But each one can only do it every so often. Okay. Okay. Is there any kind of like... I think I've got... I mean, I could pop a Pirate Cove and a Grond, which would give me more money, which would be nice. The other option, Count Car is a potential option as well. There's some we could do over here. I could come down... I could head in... Because Phoenix Gate is actually under the control of Malekith, so I could come down into the centre of Ulthuan and start sacking shit. Because am I right in thinking I could just go through there? I could.
Count Noctilus reign.
Okay, well let's lay an ambush for the moment. That's all fine. Kevin, come over here because I'm going to send you up to Nagaron to create a pirate cove. Malekith really likes me. Won't bother him that much, but don't think. And we will just invest. Are you guys still alive? No. Are you? How the fuck do you have dragon? What? The fuck is going? Malice, you're the worst. I'm surrounded by idiots. Okay. Okay, no biggie. No biggie. Let's get upkeep reduction for cannons because they're always quite a little... Well, I say quite pricey. They're a little bit expensive, and frankly, anyway, we can save some pennies the better. We might even be able to get another army up. Should be good. Where are you going? Okay. Okay. Now, I do have, I believe, a growth building in Galleon's graveyard, but I don't really have much to... Why are you... Why are you invading... Why are you invading Norska, Malekith? Why... Why are you doing this to me? I guess I could tell him to... The thing is, he's got armies all over the place. It's just, you know, where I want them is... I want them to be killing the High Elves, not twatting about in Norska. Oh. Thanks, Luther. I think. I kind of want to raise some of the High Elf settlements. The only problem is that if I do that, I get stuck for a turn. And with so many enemy armies wandering around, that could be problematic for me. It could end up being bad. Okay, do they really have... Come down here. Okay, good. Malice is useless. Malice is absolutely fucking useless. Thyrus has got multiple Bretonian fleets behind him. The Bretonians have landed on Galleon's graveyard. There's High Elves coming down as well. Noctilus is just dicking about in Ulthuan for no particular reason that I can discern. But we're going to come through Phoenix Gate and basically just burn some shit to the ground because why not? May as well, you know, when in Rome, burn it to the ground. That's what the barbarians did, and they had a wild time, didn't they? What a time they had. I guess let's get Swashbuckler. And we need to deal with all the Bretonnians. And the High Elves. And hopefully my vampire buddies can... Well, I'm going to be honest. I don't know if this one's winnable. Because we have 6 provinces of the 12 we need. And that's my main issue. I could start conquering places. Do I do that? I also need to do some raiding, don't I? I've completely forgotten that I need to do some raiding for this thing. What actually is it? Is it actually any good, or is it just... Would it just be nice to have and not really that important? Hang on, where is it? I mean, campaign movement range not bad. Campaign line of sight is fine. Summons unit Zombal deckhands. I mean... It's probably worth it, isn't it? We should probably do some raiding. I'll remember to do some raiding, but that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Count Noctilus Campaign.